All About Religion by Bridget Wadley. Agnosticism is the belief that humans could not know anything outside of their experience. It's the religion that is most familiar to me. This is where the skeptics lie, where there are many questions about faith, particularly with Christianity, due to a more recent thought that stems from scientists. Agnosticism comes from the year of 1869, in which the word and idea originated from a British biologist that goes by the name T.H. Huxley. He mastered the Darwinian theory of evolution and believed the term agnosticism was perfect due to the fact that it meant that it is opposite to the term Gnostic of the church-related history. This religion has the idea of not knowing what life after death is like. The Darwin theory of evolution is a belief that man came from animals in a natural selection process. Darwin saw that there was a competition between species for things needed to survive: food, water, and shelter. He thought that the species that survived this were then able to pass on likable traits to their children. The children would then have the traits that allowed them to survive, and they would continue this to their children. T.H. Huxley challenged the Christian belief, talking about ethics. He noted that it is wrong for everyone to have a belief based on a lack of evidence or evidence that isn't good quality. In 1889, Huxley wrote another essay which was about agnosticism in Christianity, which considered agnosticism in a sense that was religious rather than atheist. Immanuel Kant was a philosopher that is widely known who chooses agnosticism due to the fact that if one doesn't know things with their own experience with senses, then it isn't real. The difference between atheists and agnostics is that atheists believe that God or other deities do not exist, and agnostics believe that it is impossible to prove that God exists or once existed. The religion that is foreign to me is Hinduism. It is also the oldest living religion in the world. Hinduism is a big religious and cultural tradition in South Asia, especially in countries like India and Nepal. There are over 900 million people practicing this religion all over the world. Hinduism is different from other religions. There is no founder of religion, no set scripture, and no certain way of teaching people about the faith. The deities believed are Brahma, Lakshmi, Vishnu, and Shiva. Hinduism is also unlike other religions because there is no certain starting point in history. The beliefs go back many thousand years. Hinduism is connected to the rise and the fall of the empires and kingdoms over time. Hinduism was in the following parts of history: the Indus Valley Civilization period, which was before 2000 BCE, the Vedic period, 1500 through 500 BCE, the Epic, Puranic, and Classical Age, which was 500 BCE through 500 CE, the Medieval period, which was 500 CE through 1500 CE, the Pre-Modern period, which was 1500 through 1757 CE, the British period, 1757 through 1957 CE, and Independent India, 1947 CE through the present time. Hindus believe that time is repeated and eternal compared to the sequential time, like living and then moving on to an afterlife. Over time, people respected and followed the deity Dharma, but the power moved away through modern age. Hinduism isn't thought to be a religion in particular, but one that takes on many traditions. Most Hindus believe in a god, but there is a cycle of birth, death, and rebirth that the deity Karma guides. Rebirth solely depends on how the life before was lived. No matter what religion my clients believe in, I will respect them, their beliefs, as well as their wishes. I could always research about the religion my client participates in if I want to know more information about it or if I have never heard of it before. Learning more about the religion will allow the client and I to gain a better bond. I will know more about the religion and I will have an idea of what they are talking about. Questions are never bad either. Asking is better than to offend them by accident in the future. Everybody has a story and is different from one another, so being an MHRTC, it is important to accept this and not to judge others. Thank you for watching!